One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Miami Hurricanes. Taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open.
There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Burrell. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Canes are flying down the field. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The hand to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Canes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's down. So Syracuse's offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. Between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Looking for room. It's Frazier. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
They go to the ground. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They want to throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone.
Touchdown, Canes! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Plows through the defense. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wilson to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Boyd.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
The play action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played 1 quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. We've played 1 before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just...
Wide open. He makes the catch.
Illegal forward pass.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Using his feet. Knocked down for the tackle. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. To throw on 3rd. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Syracuse, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wilson will throw. Gets rid of it. Finds him out of the backfield. Boy, the defense clamped down on that 3rd down completion and didn't allow him to get forward at all.
You're right, Reese. Looked like they were anticipating a quick throw, and you saw everybody so alert, and they were able to rally to the ball.
And the ball will be blown dead at the 35, and that's where they'll put it into play. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Skips away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls out.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. 3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. Finds his man. It's Moore. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And the Canes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wilson to pass. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Colt. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They just keep firing. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Oh, it's blocked. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
And how about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal? Wow.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Going with the ground game left. Got the first down and more. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. You count up those explosive plays in a game and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Got a man. It's Lopez. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient, and when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to pass, it's Maddox. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Dome in lovely Central New York.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A first down run in the red zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wilson will throw. Touchdown, Syracuse. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This is a designed run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
A run for the quarterback. Makes it past the marker. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Canes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Maddox. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Carr. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Give to the single back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But This offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground?
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 40. They'll be backed up to start this drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
They'll try to pop the draw. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Canes moving quickly to the line. Floating away. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets past the marker. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback will keep it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Canes! And the pummeling has started.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Orange have the... and ready to go to work. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Wilson to pass. Trying to set up the screen. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And down he goes back at the 3. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt it.
Turning it on! He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Extending the play. He's going to take off. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. The give as they work on that clock. Shakes off the defender. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd and goal. It's complete on the right side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't. Crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hard running there. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese. It's the front. It's the defensive line owning the work up front. It's the linebackers running. It's the secondary all working together. reminiscent of the 2001 Miami defense. Under 10 points a game, putting together a performance today.
Wilson will throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving.
Got it inside the 10. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Slams ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Absolutely center cut. Are forced to settle for the field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Makes the grab on the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab on the left. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Buys a little extra time. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So now it's 2nd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And the Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here we go. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snagged in the middle. It's Dell. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Wide out trying to get it in. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Caught behind the line. It's Dell. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your union. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.